When people talk about 4D, 5D, all this nonsense, right? Things get convoluted because they're honestly very confused. Because this entire topic is loaded with BS in my view. Because so many people miss the glaring fact of what the D even signifies: dimension. Dimensions are either temporal or spatial in nature, and so when people talk about 4D, 5D, obviously we must be referring to some spatial added on dimension. And this is not what people actually mean. They mean some energetic frequency, some layer of existence that you can ascend or arise to. And sure, you can speak in terms of energies and densities and all this stuff, but that's not dimensions. That's a density of energy. And sure, we change all the time. I'm sure as a human being, you have had numerous experiences being super high, being super low. That's the nature of being a human being. There's no such thing as high vibe all the time. No. And so when people talk about this, it seems to be this idea of rising or adding on to, or this higher energy of sorts, which really betrays the human nature, which really betrays the greater acceptance that could be found and discovered in order to be something other than what this dimension entails, what this human existence entails. And I think it is worth noting that you don't get closer to God by rising in densities or dimensions. Either one. Because God is not somewhere other than here and now. God is not opposite to you. It's not apart from you. And so rather than trying to ascend in densities or dimensions, perhaps you ought to return back to 2D, 1D, 0 dimensions. Because at this 0 point is where you'll find source. And that is really what everyone is looking for, is searching for on some level. It is what everybody is looking for. And so rather than adding on more complexities and concepts and all this fluff, spiritual fluff, it's really about returning to the origin, returning to what we really are in each and every moment. And we are not opposite to that. We are not different from that. We are that. And so there's nowhere to get to. There's no ascension needing to take place, because the real ascension, if you will, is right here, is right in the midst of your experience now. So with that, take care. Check out the Discord link in the description. Join my community if you feel called, and I'll see you next time.